Oh, well, this story is not actually a brand new story, but it actually has very much applicability to today because it shows a type of, I call it a mental illness, actually, that's amongst some people because, well, let me put it to you this way. Here's the story. A woman wins a $25,000 lawsuit because of a wet T-shirt case where she got arrested for a wet T-shirt. But here's the actual circumstances of the story. She was arrested after her T-shirt got wet. Actually, it's in the kiddie park. It's kind of blocking this. In Tavares, Florida, Central Florida. She won a $25,000 lawsuit against the city, her lawyer said, right? So this is a few years ago, but I guarantee you, this stuff is every day, all over, and there's a certain type of people that basically persecutes the hell out of people for, I guess it's spite. I don't know what the heck it is. That's probably what it is. Anyway, so the Winter Park attorney basically got the lawsuit through and won against the city for Janet Lovett, right? So this is what the deal was. She's 36 years old. She's got her husband here at the Children's Splash Park in April 2010. So this was a case that happened like a year or so after that, when her 7-year-old autistic son splashed some water on her and caused her padded bra to become visible through her white T-shirt. So she had on a padded bra, not even a thin bra, and she was wearing a bra, and it got wet from the splash water. So she left the child with her husband, put a towel over her shoulders, and walked out to the city-owned park. She was planning to go home and get a bathing suit when she was approached in the parking lot by Tavares police officer. So why did he approach her? A woman at the park called police because she thought Lovett looked indecent. Now, I got to comment on the type of people that call police over this kind of garbage, and the type, I'm going to really lay it into them because I don't know what this lady looked like, but I have an imagination of what she probably looked like. So basically, when the police arrived, they asked Lovett to change into a bathing suit. So they asked her for identification. She didn't have it on her, so they arrested her. Yeah, for suspicion of obstructing justice and resisting arrest. Well, she's lucky she didn't get shot because there's examples of that in Central Florida where people get shot for stuff like ridiculous. Anyway, that she was actually a Peruvian native, so she didn't speak like perfect English, but she spoke English. So here you got a woman with an accent, and they say, uh-huh. Anyway, so she said she explained the situation to the officer and said her ID was within the car, was in her car. So she was going to her car, the ID was in her car, and they wouldn't let her get it. So they arrested her, right? They would not let her retrieve the ID. So I got to say something about this deal because there are some really super whack jobs around. And here I'm going to tell you, here's what this deal is. Right here. So if you had the woman that called up about this woman that got the T-shirt splashed with water, and the T-shirt got wet, and she's wearing a padded bra underneath the T-shirt. So that means, nothing like her breast did not show through the bra because it was a padded bra, right? Yeah, lips that touch liquor shall not touch ours. Hopefully these people never reproduced, and that was the end of them way back when, because I'll guarantee you that's the type that called on her, or it was this lady. This lady, because I am pissed off because this other woman looks way better than I do or ever hoped to do ever in my entire life, even when I was younger, so I'm mad. I'm going to spite her. I'll guarantee it. That's what it was. I know it. I just damn well know it, man. So anyway, here you have a woman back in the 1920s, a liberated woman, changing her own tire. Now, if she was doing this in Tavares, Florida, or Mount Dora, or some of those other freaking places out there in the middle of nowhere, I guarantee you the cops would have arrested her. But then again, maybe not, because if you look on the side of this article over here, you got former Florida highway trooper sentenced to probation in child porn case. Sheriff's deputy gets 4 months for sex with a minor. In Boynton Beach, cop charged with drug trafficking. So it's like if you're in a gang, you get away with it. If you're not in a gang, they hammer you, man. It's the Blue Mafia. That's what the hell that damn deal is. I don't even want to call it the Mafia because the Mafia actually started because of people like that in the government. So here we have a flapper enjoying herself, and you know, if this was actually over at the kiddie park, there would have been 8 million calls from like a lot of women that were bad because I'm jealous of this woman. She looks much better than me. My legs got varicose veins. I hate her. I gotta call the cops. That's what they're doing. So anyway, don't listen to these freaks. Enjoy life. And actually, at the end of this video, I'm gonna put a link to a video I did a long time ago about John Kellogg, the man who developed cornflakes. And you will not believe why they developed cornflakes and the wackos that supported this guy to the max. And I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm going to constantly give these kind of people a bunch of garbage because it's like the most extreme religious. You know what? I'm not against God or Jesus or acting the right way to your fellow person, you know, whether it's a man or a woman. I am against the religious. The religious are the biggest hypocrites on that freaking face of the planet, man. So, you know, I really got it in for them because they're full of it. They're full of it. It's a phony act. It's a 501(c), so they don't have to pay taxes and they get free contributions. That's what they do. And then they call up the cops on a woman like this because she got splashed when she was wearing a white T-shirt from her kid. She got splashed when she was wearing a white T-shirt with a padded bra underneath. She goes back to the car to get her bathing suit, and they don't even let her in the car to get her ID, and they arrest her. So, you know, if it wasn't for, like, you know, attorneys that know what they're doing, which I'm sure there's other ones that are screwed up idiots that don't know what they're doing, but, you know, this guy knew what he was doing. She should probably could have got more than $25,000 from these yo-yos, I think. But that's probably all they had because who knows. Anyway, over and out. And, you know, I really want to show you that John Kellogg video. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. I did it a while ago, and I happened to think of that when I saw this case because I was like, I can't believe this stuff, man. But I do believe it because what it really comes down to, it's not, you know, somebody like this would never have called up on her. Somebody like this would have never called up on her. Somebody like that would have. Or the whole bunch of them. They would have called up on her because we're jealous. We're jealous. We're jealous. You can't have that. That's immoral, indecent. And she wasn't doing a damn thing wrong. So, anyway, over and out. Have a nice day. And do enjoy that John Kellogg video, man. You won't believe this stuff. It's true as anything. You'll find out where cornflakes came from. It's amazing. I'm going to put the link on the bottom at the end of this video.